Alright, inverses. Okay, these are the parts that we really haven't covered yet, but they are on the test. There's at least 5 of these. So be ready for them. They're not hard, but you've got to be ready for them. An inverse essentially switches x and y. Okay, you switch your x and y variables. Now, if that's an equation, you switch your x and y values and resolve. If it's a table, you just straight up switch the x and y values of the table. And the nice thing, like whatever was an x becomes a y, whatever was a y becomes an x. The nice thing about these is these reflect across a specific line. They reflect across the line y equals x, right there. So this turns into kind of a mirror image. So if I have a circle over here, it reflects across that image, and there's a circle right there. Okay? If I have a little V right there, it reflects across that image, and it puts a little V right there. Okay? If you were to rotate it, kind of tilt your head to the left a little bit, and you'll see that, oh yeah, that's like looking in a mirror. If I had, I don't know, a happy face like this, it would reflect across the line, and it would be a happy face like this. All right, but that's what, and they reflect. So they reflect across that line, y equals x. So that's the answer to number 16. Across what do all inverses reflect? Across y equals x. That is the answer. That is the linear parent function, y equals x. Okay, so let's solve a few of these. Number 13. So start off, switch x and y. So wherever I see a y, I put an x. Wherever I see an x, I put a y. And you resolve for y. Big whoop. Add your 6, so that's x plus 6 equals 2y. Divide everything by 2. And this is one of those things where you might see it like this. So you get x plus 6 divided by 2 equals y. Now remember, I can leave it like this, or you may see it written as x over 2 plus 6 over 2 equals y, which you reduce the 6 over 2 to x over 2 plus 3 equals y. That's a legitimate answer too. Or they may take this and make the coefficient. These are all 3 ways of saying the exact same thing. Okay? Personally, this is where I would stop, but you may have a test question that is the answer it shows you. I want you to be ready that that is the same thing as saying that. Okay? So at this point, I want you to try a few of these. Pause this video, try 14 and 15. Or at least try 14. But switch x and y and resolve. Right. Hopefully you did that. So here we go. We'll start off. X equals 3/4 y minus 6. So we'll move the 6 over so that it becomes x plus 6 equals 3/4 y. And if the fraction freaked you out, shame on you. Remember the top part multiplies, the bottom part divides. So we need to multiply by 4 and divide by 3 in order to get that over there. Alright, so that becomes 4x plus 12. No, 4 times 6 is not 12. 4 times 6 is 24, last I checked. Over 3 equals y. And again, you can leave it like that. Or I can leave it as, that's one way of reasoning it. Or I can use it as two different fractions. So it's like 4/3 x. And 24 divided by 3 is 8. That is also a way of stating the answer. Okay? If you were too chicken to try it earlier, try 15. Alright, here we go. X equals 1/3 y plus 4. So subtract the 4. X minus 4 equals 1/3 y. And again, shame on you if you forgot how to do this. Remember, the top part multiplies, bottom part divides. I don't have to divide by 1 because it didn't do anything, but I do need to multiply by that 3. So that becomes 3x minus 12 equals y. And there's your answer. Okay? There you go.